Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So this is going to be a message for the sign of Pisces. Pisces, my messages are timeless, so when you see them is when you're meant to hear them. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Also, please don't forget to hit the post notification bell so you can get alerts when my videos are posted. Pisces, if you're new to my platform, welcome. Please hit that subscription button. It would totally mean the world to me. So, it is either early or late, depending upon where you are, how you see it, which is awesome. Giving me the vibe of, are you a glass half full person or a glass half empty person? A pessimistic or optimistic person? As y'all know, I got in an accident earlier today. Somebody ran into me. And my body is extremely tight and tired. And honestly, I didn't really want to get up to even give this message, but I guess it's important because I've been trying to go to sleep for a while. Back to sleep. And I got a freaking headache. And it just won't let go. Like, somebody is crying. And, like, not just crying, like, it is profusely. And the person seems to be very remorseful. Maybe something they said, something that they done. And as you see, it says, I didn't mean to hurt you. You know how sometimes people think they know something, like what's best for you, but technically it is always what's best for them. It is like a person telling you a lie and them saying, I lied to you because I didn't want to hurt you. No, you lied to me because they didn't want to get caught at whatever it was, or, they didn't want they didn't want the reaction. So, for everything that they say about Pisces, it is like, you're very loving, you're very caring, you're very giving, right? And a person don't want you to change, or didn't want you to change that version of you. But as you know, when people do things, they can't control the reaction that you could potentially give. And all I hear is like ice. Like, you could be very cold when you want to. And if a person is wanting to be around you or stay in your energy or continue to, want you to treat them in the same manner that you've always treated them in, very loving, very caring, very nurturing, but they knew that if they had told you whatever it was that they had done, or if you had found out, about what happened, then you would change. Some of you may have found out what a person had done, or you just experienced, you finally caught on to like all the red flags. Like, this person just definitely doesn't like me. And, you may have backed away. I keep hearing the word cold, and so it's almost like the cold shoulder, or you're like, you are no longer listening. Or it's like no access, no talking, no communication. It's like you went cold turkey. And a person may have felt abandoned by the situation, but I think the abandonment may have started within you. And so, meaning they're saying now that you have abandoned them, but I think the way it's being given is like the reason why something happened was because they had already abandoned you. And so you may have tried numerous amounts of times to change the person's mind or try to be with the person or try to talk to the person, or just it seems like there was numerous amounts of chances probably given by you, and a person just wasn't trying to reciprocate anything. And all I keep hearing, because again it's still like crying, like the person wants you to change your mind, but they didn't know, so they weren't aware, at the time. But that again gives me like, if a person would have known who you were or what you were, then they would have treated you better. But it's like the way things are set up, it was, you had to see that. Um it's everything happens by design. So it doesn't matter like what a person knows now. It is like, okay, if you knew I had $1 million, you would have treated me nicer. Um, that's not genuine. So everything happened the way that it happened because you needed to see the person's genuine energy or the genuine feelings behind a person. And so it's almost like now the person is acting as if you tricked them because they weren't aware of the situation or the circumstances of who you were or the full extent of what was actually happening and what was going on. But you got exactly everything that you needed to know because that was the way it needed to be. Um, their true nature wasn't being, brought up from the beginning because, again, it was something that was fake, and so, or a facade, and, God not allowing you to be seen as whatever energy that you truly are, your true nature. But now that person realizes that you were the direction or you were the type of, it's weird because how it keeps being given is still not even being genuine. um they're only sad because of, what they feel like they lost with you, in you, or what could have been. But it's not like the person is actually recognizing their faults for how everything could have, manifested or gone wrong, because of what they brought to the situation. And so I feel like everything is being revealed probably to you right now, or wanting to be shown to you right now, because the person still wants to manipulate in the energy, or they want to come around you, or it's like they don't want you to see them for what they are, what they did. They want you to erase, or they want something to be erased that happened. And like I said a minute ago, it's still not a genuine energy. It is, for some reason, I keep hearing the word need or necessity. Like, Pisces, somebody would say that you were codependent, but technically it was them. They needed you more than you needed them, or they need you more than you need them, and they are not aware. And I don't know if y'all know this song. I think it's she says, "How I'm supposed to breathe with no air? Can't live something when you're not there." So it's like you taking this person's breath away, but now I can't breathe because I can't breathe without you. I can't, I don't want to live without you, but technically it's still not genuine. And it's weird because why a person or a situation wouldn't understand, like, what you were to them or what you are to them or something, but now I hear it's too little too late. Like, that could be what's on your mind. It's too little too late. Like, the trust is gone, the loyalty is gone, like, it's been too much of a betrayal, and it can't be taken back. And so all I keep getting is like spell work, and spell work, because a person is trying to get you to forget, or they're trying to get to a place where you could forget, which is weird because that also gives me like um timelines and universes. So I want to go to a universe, or I want to go to a timeline where everything was good, but every timeline, every universe, that person betrays you every time. And it's like something that's in the person. It's like it can't be it can't be changed, because the way keeps getting given is like the person always recognizes too late. Everything else is more important to the person at the time, instead of, it's like they're not listening. So you can't hear them, or they can't hear you until it's too late. And I don't know why everything seems to always be giving me a frequency. So it's like the frequency is off now. So it could be, y'all could vibrate, right, at the same frequency, but it's always a different timeline, a different parallel, a different something, because it's almost like the person continues to keep wanting to overshadow. And then it's like a battle. It's because I hear it's like um the song is love is like a battlefield. So, and it could also be a thin line between love and hate. So whereas I just want you to love me, because that's what I keep hearing. I just want you to love me. But something about the person or something about the situation is repelling you, because nothing is being done in the correct order. It is everything that these people keep doing. And I'm going to say these people because it's these people. Everything these people keep doing, maybe every timeline, every parallel, every existence, they always try to manipulate the situation. It's like the person just don't know how to be um, real, genuine, or on the up and up is the thing. Everything is fake with the person. It's always a facade. It's always putting on. It's always what they show. It's never. And then right behind that, because even with me saying that, then I hear the person saying like, "I want to show you the real me. I want to show you the real me." But Pisces, your intuition already has seen them. Like, it's almost like nothing will allow you to even change your opinion about this person, because you've already seen them, and you already know that they will try hard to change your perspective, but it's going to be a lie. And so that would give me basically like a person trying to throw off your discernment, a person trying to get you to think that they're different than what they really are, but they're not different. They just don't want you to know or see or something. So it's like they're trying to glamour a situation in a way that makes you not, that takes you off your guard or something. And so to me, everything that I keep getting, it's like it's a warning. And I don't know why, but I feel like, so I don't know if it's like spirits, a spirit, an entity that is like jumping because it's giving different faces. So I don't know if it's like a two-faced, but it's like if the same energy shows up, but it's different people. And it's weird that it's like I can't let it go. Like I just can't let it go. Because I also hear like by any means necessary. So I feel like also it's a battle within a person, because whatever the entity is and whatever the spirit is also dealing with the person very harshly, because, and this is weird, so I'm gonna just tell y'all how it seems like to me, or what is being shown. It is like, say you, the person, also being taken over by an entity, a spirit, and the entity that's in the person, the vessel, this is mad at the person because it's almost like it can't gain control. And so the person may be doing one thing when the entity or the spirit wants to do something else, and it's just not merging properly. I think that's what it is. And it's creating havoc within that person. Mind you, I feel like you see the whole entire thing, or you can see the difference between, it's like when a person acts one way, they real nice on one side, but then the other thing comes out. So it's like a battle within the person, but it's between the person and whatever that thing is. Anyway, but it's given very much two-faced. So it may be like the spirit or the entity that is in the person is the thing that may be wanting to get to you. That's the thing that may be, genuine or real, that's trying to love on you, trying to be this, trying to be that. But then when the person, the vessel, takes over and it starts to, guess for itself or talk for itself or something, then it keeps fucking it up. And so that's why you may be getting two different energies from a person. It's like one side is like very, loving, caring, and it may make you drop your guard or make you feel like, yeah, I want to be around, or, I want to love on that person. And again, it keeps giving, it's a thin line between love and hate. Anyway, something is definitely wrong with the person right now, because it's like I just can't let it go. I just can't shake it. I need to be able to talk to you, but you won't allow me to. I'm trying to reach you, but you won't allow me to. But that person has done too much. And the word I hear is overwhelming. Like it's overwhelming. When I woke up, the energy that I had, let me think, because it was more relationship wise, and I'm not in a relationship. relationships have me in question mode right now. And that's any type of relationship, friendships, relationships, uh, boy, husband, wife, man, relationships. Um, so, but the vibe that I'm getting is just like it's mismatched. On this hand, it could be all so simple. It could all be so simple, but you rather make it hard. That is fucking Lauren Hill. It could all be so simple, but you rather make it hard. Loving you is like a battle, but we both end up with scars. Um, this lifetime, that lifetime, any parallel, it keeps being a thing. And I feel like I'm gonna just say for me, but also I feel like the energy, the collective energy over this situation is, I'm over it. It's done. It can no longer be. Um, I also hear K Sarah Sarah, so what shall be, and but it gives me the feeling of it's already this decision, and because I keep hearing it's final, like it is final. So I don't know why, but if that's like a court thing or something, or if it's just like that's the way it was said, that was the way it was given, and this is it. Um, so there is no more. It can't be taken back. And that is disturbing somebody's life. So it's like forgiveness. I need you to forgive me. Um, and I feel like they don't realize, Pisces, you have already probably forgiven the situation, the circumstances, the whatever, but forgiveness does not mean access. Forgiveness means, I can forgive whatever it was, but I'm not going to allow you to do it again. I'm not going to allow the same things to enter into my life. But somebody just can't let it go. And they keep saying, like, I want to hold you to this. Like, we promised. Because that's what I keep hearing. We promised. Um, that's crazy that a person could think that they could do stuff to you, or they could manipulate, or they could lie, or they could betray, and then this is the thing that, but this is the one thing that we did that we have to make sure that that stands, but nothing else has to stand. It's like a contract or something. So a person breached the contract, but they still want you to adhere to the contract. Um, and that's not going to be. So I feel like the energy is, loving yourself. I'm fed up with that. I can't deal with, certain situations that disrupt me. And I can't grow in certain situations. I can't evolve in certain situations. But a person feels like they have evolved, they've changed, but also, even if they have, it is still too little too late. And yes, a person can change. Yes, you can forgive them. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to invite you back into my life, or I'm going to allow you to, get close to me ever again, or I'm going to, have the same feelings that I had for you before. But somebody saying they want to spend time with you. I just want to spend time. Because I think they think that the time, like if you spend time with them, it could potentially change your mind. And depending upon who the person is, maybe, but again, all I keep hearing is it's too little too late. Like, it's too much has been done. So I don't know, what the person would be for you, if it's like a long-term situation, marriage, situationship, circumstance, whatever. But somebody's sorry and they want another chance, but I don't feel like, well, I'm not going to answer for anybody. For whoever this resonates with, you have to make your own decision, your own choices. Um, but to me, it seems like depending upon on the betrayal, or depending upon the hurt, or depending upon like what happened is, so I didn't mean to hurt you. Indirectly, you may have gotten, involved in a situation. I don't know how that will work either, but it's almost like a person made a choice, for their life that may have created a malfunction or a glitch in yours, um, or maybe a person trying to accelerate, because that's the word I hear, speed something up for themselves, not realizing the amount of chaos or havoc it would cause um, to the surrounding connections or people, and it may have done something to your life or something like that, and now it kind of has thrown off the balance of everything, the alignment. um like for me, for instance, I feel like even when the universe is saying, okay, you need to do this, or this is the direction, I'll be thinking like, no, can't be, because I don't want to be involved. I don't want to be around. I don't want to like, and even for what people could say, okay, I didn't do this to you, or I didn't do that. Yes, the fuck you did. And I don't care like how much a person tries to convince me that they didn't hurt or try to hurt me, or they didn't, bitch, fuck you. That's how I feel, because I know for a fact that certain things happened, and to me, a person saying that feels almost like intentionally trying to gaslight me. And so, um, yeah, and then it keeps being a thing. So for me, I also feel like I don't have to go and say to a person, I didn't do anything to you. So when people do stuff like that to me, it's a sign of guilt. Because if I know I didn't do anything to you, I don't have to express that. I'm not going to keep saying that. I'm not going to, like, I don't even have to address it. If you think I did it, then I did it. I don't care. But it'd be weird to me, because that's the way people are. It's like what I keep saying about the people trying to tell me that they're better than me. Why do you got to tell me that? The fact that you have to feel the need to tell me lets me know that you're not, and it also lets me know that you know that you're not. That's why you're explaining it. Because again, I don't go and just disrupt anybody's life at all, period. um I wouldn't just, I don't know, for me, I feel like when a person is trying to shortcut, or when a person is trying to short a situation, that's a telltale sign for me, like you're not really sure about really what's happening. Because not one time did I ever feel like I should press play and say and tell somebody what I didn't do to them. That's the way I feel. Um, for some reason, I don't know. It's just a lot of freaking emotion in a person, because it's like I gotta figure out a way to get. I gotta figure out a way to do it, and that's also part of the problem too, because they keep doing everything but the right thing, which is do it the right way. It's a thing in coming at a person in the right way. being honorable about a situation. um I did this and I'm sorry. Like trying to convince somebody that you didn't do something to them when they know that you did, especially when you're trying to get at a person. Because to me, I would just leave it alone. Like I just wouldn't deal with it, because if I gotta keep trying to manipulate, that means that it's not right. So that's one of the things that I'm basically like kind of getting at. Like um it don't feel genuine on any level. It keeps being a lot of bullshit, and I feel like some of these people are just used to being around certain type of people that allow them to get away with these types of behaviors, and so that's why they think that it's right. But with you, it's probably different because you're calling them on their bullshit. And so when you're calling them on their bullshit, it is kind of hurting their feelings, I think, or it's kind of making them feel like you think that they're beneath you, but they don't realize like the highest form of love is the truth. And if I tell you the truth, that's the blessing. A person that don't tell you the truth don't love you. A person that will just allow you to continue to be um in low vibration and low form, and make you think that okay, that's high vibrational shit just because you're faking the funk. No, that's not real. And so some people are, I don't know, it's like their friends group is not really their friends group, because when people are just like a yes man, or oh, we can just crack jokes about this, everything is not a fucking joke either. That's the other thing. um So we can laugh, we can giggle, we can play, we can all do all these things, but technically, if it's at somebody else's expense, um, how was that godly, or how was that? It's just weird, because again, like the person seems like they're remorseful, but it's for all the wrong reasons. It's because they can't figure out how to get something. And to me, also, it's a vibe. It's like stealing. I can't figure out how to get something, and it's like you're standing in my way. And so I got to figure out how to manipulate you instead of just working on myself, doing the right thing, becoming a better person. Um that's probably not their first thought process. And so that's the way I feel. So they're sorry that they hurt you. Um but I feel like it's more for their own benefit, because the fact that they hurt you is the reason why now they can't acquire something, or they can't do something that um, was necessary for them to grow or to learn, or to become. And maybe you could be the thing that is tied to one of their lessons or something or another. And it is like, I know that there was a blessing that was tied to you that I needed to get, but now I can't get it because I've done all the wrong things to you, and now you're on the defense. So I'm gonna still try to figure out how to get it, but I'm gonna do it in all the wrong, underhanded ways, because I don't want you to kind of, I don't know, it's just weird and strange. So that's the message. Hopefully it helps. And yeah.